suppose we might as well gather what we can.
We have reached our destination.
There you are. I was wondering when you'd show. Now, are you ready to aid me in sketching that griffin? Remember, you'll need to draw the fight out as long as you can. I must behold the creature from every angle if I am to coax it, lifelike, from the stone. Marvelous. Up we go then.
Let us accompany Sir Fulvio and face this griffin. We ought to follow close behind, lest we get separated.
Positively speaking.
Let my magic grant you an adventure.
I suppose that will have to do. I'll have to use my imagination for the finer details, I fear. But it should turn out well, all the same.
I wonder how Sir Fulvio's sculpture is coming along. Mayhap 'twould behoove us to pay him a visit. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet, no two of us are the same. we've no cause to visit a campsite as yet, methinks. Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors. I would have preferred not to have to wait so soon, but at least I know I'm up to the challenge. You must not go down that path. I will protect you. It was excellent. I could have done no better. I can do no less in service to the risen.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
Then I shall remain by your side. Well done. I have been here and now. Together now. Let's act as one. Strike fast and true, and our quarrel shall fall.
Understood.
My magic can be a weapon in the fury of the enemy.
Look out, Arisen! You're under attack!
Twas a trial indeed, but one we surpassed with skill.
Fortune favors us, it would seem. This Oxguard was beset by assailants it could not shake. And this is the result. The work of goblins, mayhap. Careful now! There. Methinks I spy aught of use. We ought to take a closer look. quickly now. Our master beckons. Of course.
Have you any inkling of the value of our research?
Oh, what does this say? Let's have a look then. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. Materials, eh? I shan't deny, they have their uses. So, Batal has a number of these statues as well. Mayhap these statues were erected that travelers might not lose their way. Look out! Knackers! Ice attack! Soon, Spofeld. Here, strike with lightning on your side. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
As a matter of fact, curious thing, one of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Fascinating.
Battle is best avoided here. I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like this.
It is an exciting discovery.
Never to lose our heads. Nicely done.
I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise. Not his weakness, but his strength. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Let my magic be your weapon, the fury of the elements.
As the original gods, so must be alive. Show some haste.
I'm sure in need of healing. Allow me.
Won't I let you?
Strike fast and true, and our glory shall roar. By any means to chill our enemies. Here, strike lightning on the sun. Well done, Master. Was there a moment? We must try to find a moment to gather our strength. Quickly, Arisen, you must regain your footing.
Slit your bleeding throat!
One can see well into the distance from here. The scenery of the Tal is wondrous to behold.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. Might you consider lightening your pack, Master? Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Many of our citizens view pawns as bringers of calamity and hatred for them.
I'm starving, I am. Food? Have you any food? Many thanks. I'm still very hungry. So, if you've any more food to spare, spare some charity for the poor.
Ah! You there! What do you think you're doing, huh? You keep your hands off him. Don't go thinking you can treat the poor however you like just because you're better off.
Calm down, Hugo. You've got it all wrong. This kind sir has been good enough to share some food with me. I've the both of you to thank for my good health and my full belly.
Is that right? Suppose I owe you an apology then, cuz. In my defence, one can't be too careful. There's a child-snatching scoundrel around nearly every corner in these parts. The name's Hugo, by the way. I'm a helper of sorts to the poor who live here. Ain't many folk willing to offer that sort of kindness. Even just one more's a glad sight, let me tell ya. So pay me no mind. And I'm sorry for before. If you're here to help, I'll not say another word against you.
Many thanks, sir. Lucky I am to have the two of you looking out for me.
There's aught to be said. An unsettled mind begets an unsettled world. Go on, have a look.
What is true peace, I wonder?
Looking to lay your head? We've soft beds aplenty.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. Good morrow, everyone. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
A group of bandits has been terrorizing the roads of late, targeting our ox carts and the cargo they carry. They call themselves the Coral Snakes, and they are no common thieves. They are organized and deadly efficient. And worse still, they are without scruples. They have been killing and stealing in equal measure. Devils, the lot of them. What say you? Would you lend your aid in catching them? Many thanks, sir. I shall be glad to know someone is doing aught to help us. You all begin by scouring for their hideout. It must be somewhere near the highway, for that has been their primary target thus far. Mayhap you could learn aught by speaking with some survivors of the raids.
Say, did you hear? There's been another ox cart raid. How many is that now?
Dunno. But I'd wager it's the work of bandits. Gotta be them coral snakes again, eh? Sir Lissandro's been iron hands in a bid to flush 'em out.
Well, if they're not caught soon, we'll be seeing shortages. Mark my words.
You're not getting in here on my watch.
There's been more trouble, as if we needed it. Happened right near here, too. I'd bet my left boot 'twas those coral snakes behind it. Nowhere's safe anymore. Seems they've slipped past this checkpoint and gone right into Batal. Would they put all that effort into honest work like the rest of us? If someone doesn't put a stop to them anon, we'll all be sorry. A city can't function without a steady supply of goods, and fewer carts are making the journey. They say you should be thankful for your life, but simply being alive isn't the same as living, eh? The trouble happened due south of here. 'Twill be those coral snakes again, I'm sure of it.
Days like this make me glad to be alive. Well, no! It's on top of aught else.
Well met, son. How might I be?
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasures. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. Whate'er 'tis you need, I can get it done. Many thanks to you.
I've seen better.
Very well. I shall return.
Well, if you think me a liar, then by... something and see the truth for yourself. Many thanks to you.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Greeting. Tell me, in your comings and goings, did you happen to encounter a man by the name of Offulve? He seems to have vanished while in possession of a treasure known as the Jadeite Orb. My fellow merchants are scouring the city for him as we speak, but have had no luck as yet. And if I may be candid, our primary concern is not the merchant, but rather the orb. 'Tis an item of precious importance to myself and my partners, you see. I must see it reclaimed, post-haste. And in my hour of need, who should wander by but the good Arisen? What say you, sir? Would you be so kind as to seek out the Jadeite Orb on my behalf? You will be rewarded handsomely for your service. Of that I can assure you.
The Jadeite Orb could be anywhere now. Perchance we ought to speak with someone who has experience in banditry.
Would you be so larcenous deeds?
Each day is the same as one of
Swapping stories is one of life's great... Well, hello there, sir. What can I do you for? Not that I really need to ask. There's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day. Do come again?
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
Well, aye, there's always demand for weapons. But particularly near the border. Where do you come again?
Oi, you there! You've just arrived in town, haven't you? I don't mean to pry, only it's my grandson, a boy by the name of Rog. He's gone missing. Pray tell, have you seen the lad?
Morris, I've just found out Roger's been abducted by beasts.
What? No! How can that be?
I've just heard news. Rog was seen being dragged off by wolves.
Oh, my poor boy. We must go rescue him at once.
Morris, think what you're saying, friend. We can't go charging off after the lad. We are no match for such creatures.
Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my thumbs when my only grandson's been taken from me? The soldiers won't do aught for him, will they now? Consarn it all. He's right. But what else am I to do? If I do not hasten to the poor lad's aid, who will? Do you truly mean that, sir? You will save my grandson. If you return him to me, I will be forever in your debt, stranger.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Please, stranger.
Fancy a look at my wares?
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
A good day to you.
Shame there aren't. I rather enjoyed hearing the one about the Gigantus. It is said to descend in times of conflict, scattering friend and foe alike, and leaving only death and ruin in its wake. Sounds like the last thing we need, doesn't it?
I suppose I can always run.
You'll never believe this, but the other day, I saw an elven woman and a dwarven man walking hand in hand. Normally, you put an elf and a dwarf in the same room and they'll be trading blows before you can blink. Mayhap my eyes deceived me.
Aye, I met Roger by the cenotaph, on the eastern side of town. He had what looked like a bundle of grass with him, only he was carrying it as though 'twere of the greatest import. When I asked what he was doing with it, he would say no more than 'twas a secret. So I told him to get home safe, and we parted ways. Yet no sooner had I turned my back than I heard him scream. I charged to his aid, but a wolf was already scarpering with him and its jewels. Poor lad. His cries haunt me even now. Pray help him if you can, sir. He deserves a better fate than this. Have you come from Vernworth? How are things there? The ancient battleground to the north is overrun with hordes of fell beasts, and so little are survivors anticipated that you'll find not even a checkpoint here. In times past, 'twas safe enough a night, when the monsters sleep, but no longer. Since a few days past, skeletons and phantoms have made this their nightly battleground. 'Tis nigh impassable now. It could be that aught's befallen the cenotaph. I'd heard the spirits had calmed somewhat since 'twas erected. Say, if I cannot dissuade you from traversing the ancient battleground, would you consider passing by the cenotaph and making sure aught's aright with it?
Poor Rog. He truly is a lovely boy. He's always helping Morris in his shop. And he's delivered me my remedies many a time. Once, he even picked some flowers on his way and put them up for me. All pretty like.
I still recall his smile when he told me about the beautiful flower bed he tends to on the outskirts of town. Oh, Rog, will I e'er see your smile again? I suppose I can only hope.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, would you? One befitting the name the Jadeite Orb. 'Twas stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if Master Everard should find out, he'd wring my neck. 'Tis no exaggeration. He's had people killed afore, more than a few, at that. To be quite truthful, I'd intended to sell off the Jadeite Orb and quit this place for good. Working under a man such as him, I'd only get chewed up till he decided to spit me out. That jewel was my last hope. Now it's gone. Unless you were to find it for me. Would you, sir? Oh, pray do a poor man a kindness.
Sirs Offulv and Everard each seek the Jadeite Orb. To whom ought we to grant it? Assuming we find the thing at all. I shall stand by you, Master. Whatever you decide. Hang in there, Master! I'm coming to assist! I'll gather this. It might be of use. Fresh and rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let down our guard. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. That was hard won. What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries. Over here, if you please. Lightning's fangs. Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses. a chest. I shall take a look inside. This is generally used as a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look. Ah, now here's a surprise. A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Profitable endeavor.
We cannot break it from this side. True enough. Do I disappoint you, Master?
One path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment. Magic can be a weapon with the fury of the elements.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well. I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths. Bear in mind that how women with unwavering persistence, such single-mindedness can sound like but not necessarily counter. Look there. I espy another statue. Climbing it will grant a clearer picture of our environs.
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
'Twould be a good place to take stock of our surroundings. You have my support. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. Here, strike with lightning on your side. No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Our foes are like to use the dark against us.
Let my magic grant you an elemental will.
What's going on? How did I get here? I remember. The wolves! How is it I'm still alive? You saved me. Didn't you, sir? I can hardly believe it. Thank you. I would not be standing here without you. How did you know where I was? Did Grandfather request your help? I suppose he must be worried sick about me. If it's all the same to you, sir, I think I'd like to go home now.
Shall we report our results?
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? It's pleasantly cool here, what with a canopy overhead. Stay watchful. There's no telling what might be lurking amongst the trees. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. I'll gather this. It might be of use. Wolves draw near! Not bad.
A common reward. Frustrating.
Why, thank you. Take this, with my thanks.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map. Thank you. Here, by way of thanks.
Sunset draws near. We shall have to be all the more vigilant. I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
Methinks I spy aught of use. We ought to take a closer look.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment. That was superb, Arisen.
Got to be something worth
Turn out your droplets! I'm taking a lot. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Our master has given us an order. Surely you do not intend to disobey?
It was well worth the effort of breaking it.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
But not at the expense of...
Well met, sir. How did they treat you then?
We have arrived.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Many thanks. Rog? Rog, is that you, my boy?
Hello, grandfather.
'Tis a miracle. You're alive and in one piece. Oh, joy of joys! I thought ne'er to lay eyes on you again.
Grandfather, you're smothering me.
Oh, hush. You don't get to complain of such things after you worried me half to death.
I'm very sorry, grandfather. I didn't mean to cause you grief.
And you? Words alone will ne'er be enough to express the depth of my gratitude. I am truly in your debt. Pray, take this. 'Tis naught but a trifle in comparison to your kindness, but I hope you will accept it all the same. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for saving me.
That was so...
Long as I live, I shall need anything.
I wonder how Sir Fulvio's sculpture is coming along. Mayhap 'twould behoove us to pay him a visit. I believe I can guide you to the person in question. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
Reckon your road's been a long... Trade towns can make you right sick of crowds.
Shall we get some rest, then?
Interested in my wares? There's no easy thing making a living as a succeed.
The road ahead is long, Master. What are fairy stones for, if not times such as these? Right you are.
Well, hello there, sir. Aye, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly... near the border. Where do you come again?
Over here, if you please.
How's the day treating you then?
Wonder if there's any easy work. I'm sure I find any turn.
Still too early to set out.
I've got nothing for ye.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Let me get them.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
This ox cart, I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Looking to rush to your death?
Fine.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon. At least I know I'm up to the challenge. We must not let down the Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Looking to rush to your death?
What? Lost your nerve?
to regret that.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
No speculators.
Have you heard tell of an ox cart travelling the roads at night? Honestly, I follow every regulation to the letter and only travel during the day. Why can't others do the same?
There's been much talk on the street of this phantom ox cart that travels after sunset, but I've heard rather enough of it. Our hands are full enough as it is.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say. Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You have lost sight of your path, but I can point that you need only make a worthy offering in it. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Boots laced, belt strapped. I'm ready for patrol. Wonder if anyone will notice if I stay here a bit.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean? Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Good tidings, friend. How have you been keeping? As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. One might even say I enjoyed myself overmuch. You see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet carried me off to, methinks I should like to live there. And that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just as fond of this dwelling. Fond enough to purchase it from me? I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to consider, but I'd sell it to you cheap as I can afford. Well, friend, what say you? Much obliged, friend. I hope you're as pleased with our deal as I am. This little dwelling's all yours now. Suppose I'd best be off. I've my own home to get to. I hope you'll be happy here, friend. Farewell.
All this quiet makes me itch to call. This looks as good a place as any.
Gather round. What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, it's the sort of thing you hear bandied about the tavern every other night, isn't it? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. Haven't learned much, that's for sure. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from, then? Makes a man wonder, it does. Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale.
You're the Arisen, aye? There's aught I'd ask of you. A personage of great esteem is to return from Batal to Vermin. I speak of Sir Augustin. He is a noble and the leading voice of opposition against the Queen Regent. Your aid is requested in guarding his ox cart as it travels the high road. As a potential ally to your cause, 'twould do you no favors if he were to come to harm. I trust he will cooperate, and bear in mind that this is a matter of the utmost secrecy. Not even the captain of the guard has been informed of it. You have your orders. Read them and follow them to the letter.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? Much appreciated.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Always a pleasure.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Sir, what might you be looking for?
Today, I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
It's this way.
Time to hit the sack.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir. Apologies, but I can't.
Slim pickings of late. No losing my touch.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Living's hard, but dreams are free. A chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
My back's...
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Mountains certainly come in all manner of shapes.
I wonder, are they fit for climbing?
I suppose we might as well gather what we can. Tis a glad thing we rested where we did.
We must not let down our guard. Most impressive, Master. Fight on, and victory shall be ours.
Outstanding.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
Let us return once we've grown tired, my lord. I shan't let them fall. You truly are formidable, Arisen. My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. The Arisen has been drenched! Prepare yourself. I dodge you lightning fangs. Arisen, are you all right? Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. There, Master! Saurian! Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master. If you feel overburdened, you may have to. I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen. This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Lightning on your side. I'd wager there's ought to be found here. We ought to take a closer look. Look there.
I espy another statue.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
Now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. There's no spice as savory as eating outdoors. Indeed. Here's hoping this remains our usual fare.
No! I'm not sending anyone into that cave!
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid our people?
Heh! This world's gone to the dogs.
Let me get that.
Sir Arisen, I am sorry you had to witness that. Jonas has been e'er harsher in his treatment of beastrons since we were last beset by monsters. Yet how can he condone leaving a man to his death is beyond my ken. Listen, I know I have begged many favors of you afore now, yet I fear I must ask another. Though the chief has forbidden it, a number of us intend to mount a rescue. Will you aid us in our efforts? Pray, meet us at Stormwind Cave at the tip of the cape.
Perhaps we ought to hurry, lest we arrive too late to be of aid. Sir Fioran awaits us at Stormwind Cave. Let us go join in the rescue effort. Pray, allow me to show you the way. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. It is hard to find my footing in this darkness. Here we are.
You've come. I knew I could count on you. In we go then.
We must fly to the aid of those in need.
He must be in here somewhere.
We will likely find our charge in the cave's depths. Shall we press on? Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master? Where the Saurians? Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Trounced our foe, well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as once. Fire is not its weakness, but its strength. Let's save our fire magics for another. Once more! Yon path leads not to our destination. Come to think of it, was there not another path to see to the other side? We shall have to decide on
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs. Hang in there, Master! I'm coming to assist! Aught has changed since last we came. I hope this does not bode ill. What could be the cause? This demands further investigation.
Saved. Thank you.
We'd best report back. The mission was a success. I wonder what Sir Jonas will have to say of our efforts. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide. 'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable...
There, Master! Saurians! My magic can use your weapon to zero the enemy. Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach. Methinks I can make it over there. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen. Then I shall remain by your side.
So, 'twould seem your rescue mission was a success. No matter. You'll accept your punishment all the same.
How can you say that, Jonas? Now you're just being cruel.
Cruel, am I? And what do you call disobeying my orders and endangering the entire village for the sake of one foolhardy beastren? You're banished, all of you. You'll find no welcome in Harve any longer.
All that effort for a reward so unjust. The village chief is a callous man to cast so fear on and the others out.
How can he be so cold? Where are we to go if not our own homes?
'Tis not your place to question my decision. Now be gone with you. My patience wears thin.
Fancy a look at my wares?
I'll go and open the chest.
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
Twould be a good place to take stock of our surroundings. I quite agree.
About time you came along. I've a special tale to share with you today. Or so I'd like to say, but it's getting rather late. Best spend the night. We can talk again come the morning. Ah, good. You're awake. Look to the sea, my friend. Hard to resist setting out in one's boat with fair skies like these, eh?
Now, I've told you about the sunken temple in the middle of the sea, haven't I? I'm quite sure I mentioned it. But I ne'er spoke of the man who resides there. He was such a worthy ruler in life that his armies safeguard him even in death, as he himself would have it. He was once entrusted with the task of watching over this world from the heavens above. Yet he tired of his duty and abandoned his perch in the sky in favor of founding a small kingdom on the ground. Alas, though he was a just and goodly ruler, there is not a single person alive who remembers his name. Oh, it sounds unfortunate, but if you ask me, 'tis all a matter of perspective. It can be a blessing to forget, and to be forgotten. I should know. In all my long years, I've never forgotten a single thing. I remember everything, every little detail. Would that I could forget some of it. A lie it may seem, but a lie it is not. I speak only the truth, as you well know. Come see me again if it pleases you. I've tales aplenty to share.
Heavens fend.
I've seen the like. I'd not known there were ruins in the depths of this cavern till the path appeared. 'Twas magic, methinks. I should have liked to investigate if the place hadn't been crawling with monsters. I'll be needing sturdier arms than these afore I head back in there, I fear. At any rate, I'd best report this discovery to my commander. I only pray naught grave shall come of it.
Strange. I suppose our only choice is to venture inward.
True enough. Harve boasts a clear view of yon structure risen from the deep. It seems aught has occurred within the depths of Stormwind Cave. But what, I wonder?
Well now, I'm not sure.